The further countries stand away from the West, the greater the opportunities are to establish strong political, economic, and cultural ties with those countries. And we are seeing more countries than ever before who want to have a more independent policy, foreign policy, economic policy, cultural policy from the West, and that has created enormous opportunities. President Raisi has traveled to Africa, he's traveled to Latin America, he's traveled across Asia, and he's traveled to Indonesia. And in these travels, actually, not only has he been able to expand trade relations between Iran and these countries and lessen Iran's independence or lessen Iran's dependence on the West, but he's also made it more economically beneficial for Iran. Prices of goods imported from these countries are much less, and thus it brings down inflation in the country, and the goods that they purchase from Iran are much more significant than what the West would be prepared to purchase from our country. So through these travels, he's expanded ties, but also through these ties, he was also able to strengthen personal relationships with leaders. And that was key in having Iran join BRICS, for example. Iran's friends in Latin America spoke with the Brazilians, convinced them to support Iran's application, and also President Raisi's telephone negotiations with the Prime Minister of India, convinced Indians to support Iran's application. So it was through expanding ties with countries across the global south and building personal relationships that a lot has been achieved during the last 2 months.